Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Humanoid's comforts. Fnatic would often ban the Orianna away on those second round of rotations. They really respect the strength of the champion, and we know that Humanoid is a very comfortable control mage player. When you go back throughout his history, my bot side is going to get invaded on, and Eljoya, though, going to use this as an opportunity to look for an interrupt. Don't think they can dive this, though.
Hey, Noah doesn't have heal. Ghost and Flash, good summoners, but not too impactful when you're getting dived under your tower. MDK claim first blood. Alvaro isn't going to fall to the ignite, and MDK get out of there.
All those topside camps, Eljoya now looking to try and get that respawn of the Grom.
Fresco trying to keep Humanoid away from it as well. You can see he moved there first. Hex Flash in. Razork level 5 here. The Unbreakable is going to do a lot of work as Alvaro keeps Jun at bay. The root coming down with the last embrace. The dash back in, but into the flame chompers. Eljoya falling low. He tries to trade back in a 3v2, but Eljoya will be the first MDK player to fall here in this series. Humanoid on his way, doesn't have the shockwave, but he has enough damage to work his way through Alvaro. Unbreakable eats one more clockwork lineup, but in the end, Alvaro will fall. 2 for 1 in exchange.
Meanwhile, in the top lane,
could be looking for a dive here. Heal up for Super in a second.
He doesn't care about the dive.
Big stacked wave as Razork catches out Alvaro. No flash on him. The stand beside me into the flame chompers as Razork claims his second of the game.
Humanoid
finally ticked over to that level 6 mark.
They are quite late, though. Grubs, the second spawning of the Grubs, you think resets are coming through. Noah likely going to base off after this.
Jun caught with the last embrace. Eljoya's on his way. Jun flashes, the wind becomes lightning. Zap, dodged. Eljoya flashes forward. 3 Talon strike, what he's looking for. Depth charge down as well by Jun. He knows he's dead. Noah leaves him for dust as MDK get their third of the game.
Nice punish by Super.
See if he uses it here to get back to the wave. Yeah, he's going to, so we won't see either of the top laners at a dragon fight if one does begin in a minute's time. Humanoid no flash, remember, puts the shockwave down. Alvaro tanks the tower, and Humanoid tanks a hell of a load of damage as he is killed.
Just look at the health differences. Mad Lion scored about 50%, but largely full health from the side of Fnatic. No one needs to regroup with this team.
Hook goes wide, but the shockwave lands. Alvaro's just deleted. As is Eljoya, and MDK overstepped their bounds. Fnatic.
But then the Scuttle Crab dashed and blocked it. The other thing was that Mad Lion Score actually held killing the Herald so that everyone could get a tag, so that everyone has that empowered recoil.
Quite a lot hiding the Orianna ball under objective, so it's a little bit harder to track.
Careful now.
I mean, Jun's going in. I don't think he really wants to be too careful here. Crescent guard down from Eljoya. He'll tank up a lot of that damage, but Alvaro eats it instead. Eljoya has to flash the wall. And Fnatic now starting to run a little. Humanoid and Razork are pushing in the top lane. Looks like it might just be an exchange of tower for tower, but that Rift Tower will die pretty quickly as Oscar in knocks back Alvaro and Eljoya. Noah's here as well, so the tower in the mid lane doesn't even fall. MDK's advance is thwarted slightly. Humanoid continues to push it. No TP on him. Razork looking for a bit of a jungle steal, maybe even to catch Merwin, who is very tentatively walking up towards that top lane. Is in a much more aggressive position. Dragon up in 5 seconds time. Merwin is answering the bot wave. Oscar is on his way as Jun flashes. They lock up Alvaro, and he's already down to half HP. Not going to burn all the way out, but the shockwave into Oscar coming forward means that he will die. Merwin TP'd in, as did Oscar Fnatic now have a numbers advantage, and another hook connects onto Eljoya, but Razork not quite there for the follow-up damage. Oscar is keeping Merwin at bay, dashes back forward, looking for Fresco. We can't quite find him. Crescent guard pop, Dawning Shadow hits on a couple. Eljoya, though, that ultimate's going to time out, knocked back with the Intofus, pulled back with the all-out, and then Eljoya will fall in exchange for Oscar. Merwin dashing back in, though, means it's a 2 for 2 in total.
I mean, Fnatic go in for the extended exchange, and MDK love those type of smaller skirmishes. The fight broke out onto multiple fronts, and they're able to get themselves 2 kills back. They're not onto the big carries of Razork and Humanoid right now.
TP behind.
But they are going to push into this tower. They're going to secure a Humanoid here to assist Razork as MDK make a beeline towards the objective. But with so few numbers, the third Dragon going in favor of Fnatic. So even if the fight ends up being a 2 for 2 overall, tower in favor of MDK, Dragon.
What can he do in these next fights? Jun, that wall ever so slightly wider than he thought it was. They're fighting at the moment over a wolf, and Alvaro will pay for it with his life. A little bit greedy there from MDK. Humanoid locks him up. Razork's damage unyielding for the MDK support. TP into the mid lane by Fresco as MDK look to try and start a little bit of a Barney, but already that Baron down to 3,000. Eljoya trying to get in. Jun misses the hook. Oscar keeping Merwin at bay as the Baron goes down to 2. 2,900, Dawning Shadow out. Razork forced out of the back of the pit. He's looking for a little bit more damage. As Moen's already killed off Humanoid, but Oscar and gets it. The smite comes out and it's secured. It's actually Super that takes it. So MDK get out of there with a Baron. Elioya with the Crescent Guard will get out with his life. Minutes already have 2,000 gold off it. How much more can they get? There's a lot of standing gold on the map for them. This top tier 1 being the first part of that. Friscari will stand here, buff up the minion wave, and they'll be able to take it. Alvaro here looking for Jun. Glacial Fish is going to land. The stun as well from the concussive blows. TP in by Humanoids as he looks to join the fight. Already Alvaro down. Elioya puts up the Crescent Guard. Merwin looking for a flank position, but he's locked out with the Shockwave. Merwin down to half HP. Oscar looking for him, trying to get in there. Noah dashed on by Merwin, and Noah takes him out. Yakali unable to do much in a 4v1.
So this is going to have to abandon it. Nice shit damage.
Dawning Shadow coming out, flashed away by Razork. Jun now spotting Merwin, looks for the hook, can't find it. 3,000 on the Dragon. Oscar winning going in, but Elioya's already secured it. And Oscar winning wasn't able to get there in time for the all-out. Alvaro and Friscari. Alvaro now hooked up, and he's going to be sacrificed. Friscari, though, is still on the wrong side of the rift here, really. Alvaro able to dodge away for a long time. Eventually, he will fall to Oscar. MDK lose one, get the Drake. Razork trying to keep Merwin at bay. The perfect execution in though, and Razork should just be deleted here by Merwin, and he gets 2! In the middle of it, Merwin finds everything that MDK wanted out of this fight. Oscar in now chased away. Jun low, Noah trying to open up. As MDK even are overlay surprised by how they won this fight. Noah flashes away, but there's no escape today from the Mad Lions.
Another incredible fight from Mad Lions Koi. These two teams always deliver. The back and forth is tense, but it goes in favor of Mad Lions Koi.
What a fight it was for them. You thought after... They see the Baron now down to 6,500. Elioya not even autoing it right now, just keeping a bit of that health up. 5,000 on it. Merwin still looking for the flank. Junk looks for the hook as Super able to get away from it. The Dawning Shadow, and already Noah's down. Merwin finds the assassination potential on the backline, and even with Elioya locked out, Humanoid will pay for it with his life. MDK going to get a clean ace around the Baron pits.
A triple kill for Merwin, and very deserving. I don't know if they can quite end the game here, but they're going to try.
It's at least an inhibitor, maybe more. Noah up in 20 seconds time. Alvaro will tank a couple of these shots, or at least one. They'll get the wave in. It might be enough. 10 on Jun. MDK, do you go all out here, or do you wait? It's not really in MDK's lexicon to wait it out. They start up the Nexus Towers. There's one, the second shot to fall. Jun on his way out, but the Nexus Tower's already down. MDK open up on the Nexus, and it's looking like a bright day here for the Mad Lions 1-0 up.
MDK doesn't really have a lot of good catch right now. They only have Maokai and Blitz.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen the Blitz?
Level 3
Only
was
6 minions.
reached by Super and Alvaro. Here we go.
Not the best guns for Super here as he tries to flash forward and land the hook onto Jun, but Razork's the one tanking. Super low, switches off to Infernum, but great tank there.
By Elioya.
Oh, Super's dead. I mean, he should be dead here. The root goes down. And, just about gets away. Jun on his way across. Super's going to try and clear the wave. That's a huge wave stacked, and Noah takes the kill. This is massive for Fnatic. Meanwhile, Oscar winning just 1v1 Merwin. Friscari looking for Razork. He's only level 4. He's knocked away with the Buster Shot, and he'll survive through the explosive charge. And now Friscari's in for a world of hurt. 4-0 already for Fnatic. Elioya able to dodge away with a twisted advance. They're looking for the stun follow-up here, and Elioya will fall. It's helping out for that first fight, but since then, it's been all Noah and Jun. Elioya on his way, twisted advance going in. Remember, Noah no flash, knocked up. Nature's Grass coming out as well, but Super just doesn't have the damage. He's 2 levels down, and Super dies in the 2v3, and now Razork's here to help. Oh, MDK, it's all gone pear-shaped. As Fnatic happily accept a donation of 2 kills.
I think Noah's doing pretty well on the Lucian exam, Medic.
Oscar doing well on the Cassante exam here as well. Merwin tried to trade in with a Neo to work. Oscar able to dash away. Merwin's used 2 other Qs, and Oscar slams the entire...
There is still 1 grub up, by the way. Ultimate thrown down. Can Humanoid get away to safety? Has the flash.
Nature's Grass is going to land on him, but not really too much damage from Friscari right now. Razork on his way. Alvaro coming across as well, and Humanoid does still have the flash. Alvaro looking for the knock-up. Gets in range forward, and even the flash away won't be enough to keep Humanoid alive, but Jun definitely is the breath of life. Breathing a sigh of relief for Humanoid and for Fnatic fans. I have been told by stats a perfect game does include the grubs, so it's already doomed but we're going to go for the
disgrace.
Noah kicking super all over the place.
Oscar in, ult.
Fnatic will rock you. Oscar and Mir win. Last game it was Mir 1, this game it might be Mir done. Elioya going forward with the twisted advance though, and there's the near to work, and there's the first kill for MDK. The chance doing it for the Mir win. Dies to the minions. 3 minutes before the next Drake. Noah dashes away here. Nature's Grasp comes out. Razork and Jun on their way. The TP behind from Oscar in. That tower is low. Second TP coming in from Humanoid as well. Alvaro with a good hook on Oscar separates him from Frescawi and Elioya, who are trying to get the hell out of here. Frescawi will escape, but I don't think Elioya has that same luxury. Stunned up, locked up, the pillar of fire dodged to the side of. More moved away by Oscar and Humanoid there with that dodge. Humanoid still dodging, doing everything he can. But it's a Villeneuve movie, he almost falls, he's able to flash away. The twisted advance going in, Jun will fall. Elioya can tank this tower for days. Humanoid uses the mantra in a flame and catches Elioya. There's one, he's looking for more. Owen will snip him away. Alvaro taking the shutdown, not really what you wanted.
Wait,
for
look
MDK.
at Noah's flank.
Noah is all the way around the corner here. Merwin's going to TP away. Noah would be dashing into red-white. Might want the fight here. They're culling down. Alvaro going to be caught out here as Super's just deleted. Frescawi down as well. Alvaro falls.
That's it too. But then collapse on the top plate as well. They're going to convert it into a Baron. They're going to balloon the goal lead even more.
At the LEC. Feel like the Wizard of Oz.
Do you?
Sometimes.
Merwin
I don't really know what I meant by it, so thanks for pointing that out. Coming out as the Nature's Guys, Merwin on the flank, but really just doesn't have the damage to work his way through the Fnatic backline. Oscar in and coming in. Hard for MDK to step any further.
Crazy to think how Oscar Rinnin simply getting level 6 first has put him in this position, right? The way that he was able to build that lead and snowballing off the back of it, the fact that Fnatic have dominated in the bot side 2 versus 2, they created this early lead that they have done a great job of snowballing in their favor. And MDK, not the end of the world, back to the drawing boards.
Yeah. Back on blue side, they've only played one red side game this entire playoffs. It is this game.
That is.
So they get to pick to be on the blue.
In game 5. I'm hoping that we get a very competitive series like that today. But Fnatic now continuing their siege.
It's the death ball, right? Double support. Noah can dash forward. Super already down to half HP. Oscar in and ghosting in for him. And Super has to burn the ghost. The flash and the heal to get away. Inhibitor sacrificed in the mid lane. MDK had Mirwin pushing in the top lane. He's going to keep pushing. Fnatic have a super minion in that bot lane, but it's a long way away. However, with the Nature's Grasp coming out, MDK trying to force Fnatic back. Oscar in and tanking the tower. Pathmaker's out. The wave cleared just about. And this gives Mirwin a little bit of time with that top tier 2. MDK able to hold on to the hope of their base and get a little bit of gold to boot. Be about 30 seconds before the mid wave fully crashes, but they can just wait their time. Alvaro forces Razork to flash away. TP behind now by Mirwin. No flash on Razork could be big. Nature's Grasp from the side. Tanked by Oscar in. Alvaro looks for the hook, gets it onto Jun. Jun with the heal is able to get away. The Twisted Advance going to chase him down as Frescawi takes a kill. 2 so far to MDK for only 1 for Fnatic. And Noah is down. Razork
gets collapsed on, but the crucial thing was the Alvaro hook that he connects onto Jun.
Humanoid catches out Elioya. 9,000 on the Baron. Alvaro look for the hook here. Razork got no flash. Razork's got no flash, and instead he gets Oscar in. The Nature's Grasp out. Oscar in, not the target you wanted to pull onto your AD carry, and Oscar takes 2. Very happily, Merwin and Elioya now in the pit. Razork doing everything he can. No already down. Razork dashing away. Merwin going in, almost kills the enemy jungler, but can't quite put the damage down. Fnatic will find 2. Elioya walking away wounded, and he's going to be put out of his misery by Humanoid and Oscar in.
A one-sided fight in favor of Fnatic. MDK found some good targets. They tried to force something from this kind of a deficit, and they came close, but it wasn't quite enough. 22 kills to 6. Fnatic looking to close out game 2.
Looking to even out this series as well. Oscar in with a redemption game. His playoffs has been weak, but here he showed the power of Cassante. Fnatic will even us out. We'll go 1-1. And Vetty, you gotta say it.
We've got a series on our hands. Great stuff from Fnatic right from the gate. So you've got...
Oh, is it Vara's top?
Is it Vara's top? And they put Kai'Sa bot. I mean, Kai'Sa used to be an answer into Ezreal because...
Who gets into the bush first? Oh, I'm going to give it to Oscar Winning. Fescari was on his way as well. Elioya's going to base check. There's the hook on Jun, the flash away. Razork dashes in as well. Fescari already down to half HP. The Ignites are ticking, and Jun is low. He flashes away. The chase continues. Razork hasn't got a hope in hell of escaping this one, and Super claims another. MDK 2-0 up and hook. Make it 3 for the Mad Lions.
3-0 at... He doesn't care about the Scuttle Crabs. He's looking for a dive. No mana available on Oscar Renin.
Oscar has flash. Can he outplay? Jumps onto Elioya, but I think he just loses this one. The root caller comes out. Oscar still has the flash, but the red buff slow will be enough. Oscar taken out by the tree.
And it's a thumbs up from Mirwin.
To avoid your damage while you're still taking tower aggro. Humanoid no flash, Alvo tanks. Humanoid will put the fear down. The gaze will not be enough to stop Alvaro landing the hook. The fear does not dissuade MDK.
Damage is good to start off. But look at this brush placement. Can we see what Oscar Renin sees? Yeah, perfect. Oh, no, we can't.
Now we can only see what Razork sees, and what he sees is a grey screen. Elioya takes the kill. 3-0-3 now on the Ivan.
Available. One yet to be secured.
Fnatic did manage to pick up all 3 of the grubs. Elioya here, only level 5, has no flash, and Jun's on his way. Elioya stepped a little bit too deep here. The Severing Bolt, twisted advance, flash forward. Elioya knocked away. But the Severing Bolt's enough. Fescari re-engages, lands the knockback onto Jun. Ignite ticking on him as well as that tree will fall. The Killer Instinct enough. Razork tries to get away, but he's pulled back. It's a double for Fescari.
They turn it round. Fnatic get their first kill of the game.
Into setting Oscar in behind. He tried to get back here, walk back up to the wave. Root caller just wide. Chain of Corruption available for Mirwin. Flashes, lands the chain. The flash away from Oscar in, not enough. Daisy gets the knockup, and Mirwin takes the kill. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Super flashes away from the Shadowing Strike, escapes the stun, but will lose a wave to the tower, probably 2. That's not enough. Grubs once again by Fnatic. They're going to get 6 here. So if they do manage to equalize this game, Elioya was already spotted. He cleared out the ward. Daisy down. Noah has heal flash. Jun has a flash of his own as they look for the TP behind. Jun with the Nature's Grasp. Alvaro not going to tank it up for his AD carry. The cleanse immediately from Super Bure. He is down. Alvaro flashes the wall with the Spiraling Despair closing in on him. Meanwhile, Fescawi's able to take one up towards the top side. Humanoid falling low. Mirwin came in, and he secures 2 kills for his team.
Into being a 2-for-2, Razork was nowhere near the fight.
Mirwin is down towards bot. No TPs on the top.
Fnatic going to try and contest this.
I mean, they might just look for Alvaro. He tries to hook away, but Jun is there with a twisted advance, and Alvaro is going to pay for his hubris with his life. Or is he? Shields right at the final moment. True Shot Barrage enough to take him out. With tower secured by Elioya. Razork flash stun, Shadowing Strike. Super has no flash. And the Severing Bolt dash to the side.
Just continue to break out on the map. I just love that from both these teams. Oh, Humanoid. Whoa!
Grasping more Spiraling Despair. He'll wait for the slow, the Severing Bolt!
Beautiful combo from Humanoids.
It's absolute cinema.
He's sitting on top of Mirwin. Let's see if Jun can change this. He has the ultimate.
Mirwin's flash like 3 seconds away from coming back up. There's the Nature's Grasp. They'll get him with the first route. Chain of Corruption goes down. Jun look for the twisted advance, and Mirwin will fall, and Jun will escape. Perfect tanking there by Fnatic. A huge shutdown. Going into the vision than you usually would have to, because you don't have the tools to deny it as easily. So you can hex smash over the walls as we saw him do there. Alvaro stepping forward here. Aftershock down, Humanoid low, but he gets healed back up, and Alvaro falls. TP in by Mirwin as he looks to join this. Fescawi, in fact, is the one joining the fray. Mirwin was already in the mid lane. Spiraling Despair on Fescawi will be shielded up by that Trigger Seed, but again, Fnatic find a pick. It's Alvaro looking for the engages, and it is a bit of a struggle for MDK to find those engages unless it's Alvaro going in.
For context, it was 11-1.
Yep, just in the mid lane. This will be a tower. Fnatic started to push up towards the top side. May even get a second charge off here. Noah is there to answer.
Swift, they're not the strongest Humanoid, in some danger.
Oh, he gets hit up. The body slam, I thought it was a little bit wide, but there's the knockback with the explosive cask, and Fescawi goes unstoppable.
And MDK finally get a kill.
Perhaps a root caller from Elioya, but there's enough tools in Fnatic's toolkit to escape it. Mirwin there to force them away, but Jun's just going to tank. Flash, twisted advance, dodges the Chain of Corruption, and Mirwin is done for. Fnatic get another kill. They get a tower in the top lane. The gold lead shrinks.
The pings come down from MDK to immediately push in mid, but no.
He's flanked. This is a huge flank from Friscawi. If he can get around the corner here, he's not going to be spotted on vision, and Fnatic are unaware. TP in the mid lane, there's the hook. Here comes Friscawi immediately onto Noah, gets the knockback onto Humanoid, but Friscawi is deleted before MDK can follow up. Humanoid caught with the chain of corruption, and he'll fall in response. Both mid lane is dead, as Jun will follow suit. A double for Super, and a great flank from Friscawi, only getting them two in.
For MDK to secure.
Noah has flash, Humanoid does
not.
Alvaro lands the hook, there's the depth charge onto the back line, but look at the tank from Razok. Alvaro has to flash away, the Twisted Advance going to chase him down, but the Redemption will heal him back up just in time, and Razok dives in. It's a 1-for-1 so far. Noah dashing away from the root caller, Humanoid opening up with a spiraling despair, and Merwin can only stand and watch as he is painted into the abyss by Humanoid. Fnatic find two.
If I just touch this, are you going to do anything about it? But Fnatic did respond, and as you right the map, they have good push in bot, which gives them an opportunity to create numbers. Oh, okay, or just force Baron, that's also fine, I guess.
Friscawi's going to try and catch out Oscar, and he'll do exactly that. The killer instinct in is Super. Claims the bounty. Will MDK pull off this Baron now? Daisy tanking it up, Jun going forward, Alvaro tries to land the hook, the aftershock out, the depth charge used as well as Friscawi gets onto Noah on the backline. He still has heal flash, and he dashes away. Stopwatch from Friscawi buys him a little bit of time as another hook connects and Jun will fall. MDK have found two so far in this fight. And Humanoid can't lead for MDK in the early game. They were 11-1 up, but now Friscawi looks for the flank and he finds both the carries. Friscawi, you absolute beauty. He finds them both. Alvaro trying to get him from the side. Humanoid picked off by Merwin. The chains just dodged by Oscar with the flash. But both the carries now down.
Razok gets in.
Razok has flash. He has the dash. Jun going forward, but Alvaro, I think, knocks back this because it gives Fnatic time to move to mid, to move to top. And it looks like they are just going to give away this top lane tower. As MDK pushes Alvaro. Chunked away a little bit, has his Merwin. Razok, no flash, but he has got the Magnet Storm. Nature Scar's coming out, tanked up. Alvaro cleansed away as he looks for the backline as well. The Redemption coming out will help Friscawi take out Humanoid, and with the kill of instinct, Super finds the first kill. Now Noah, it's all on you. He's got to open up. Friscawi able to dash away. Razok tanking up floor, but they just can't see into the bush. There is a ward in there helping them out a little bit. Noah and Razok may just have to walk away from this as MDK will break open the base.
MDK can just weather so much damage thanks to Alyoya. The utility that he is providing is a wall. Going to concede this one. I think they're just going to try and buy time, wait, and see if they can punish.
8-3 and 9 on this Kai'Sa. The killer instincts consistently landing. See what Fnatic realize. Something is afoot here. Friscawi spotted with the control ward. Fnatic can just turn on him immediately. But Humanoid just took his time, didn't flash away, and Friscawi knocks him back. And there's another kill. He was on a control ward. That is one step away from being one step away from the finals. Fnatic's last chance of defense you have to feel here. Friscawi has the ult back up. Jun flashes forward. Super trigger seeded. He's healed up. Humanoid low already. Razok only catches out one. Humanoid dived in. The killer instinct from Super. Oscar in and dies. Humanoid still alive. Razok trying to flash away and escape, but Merwin makes him pay with his life. Friscawi down. But maybe the Nexus down to follow. MDK stepping forward. It's all on Noah to try and defend, but he just can't get through these shields. He's hooked up with the dredge line. But Humanoid just rips them to shreds. The damage from way too much and stands around, and that's what he'll start to do. Alyoya down to half HP already. Friscawi taking the longest route round, but if it works, it will be glorious for MDK, and here he comes. Friscawi finds Humanoid, knocks him the wrong way. He gets him away, but instead, he just takes him in the 1v1. Friscawi's going to dive forward. The grasping roots have been used. Razok already down, and MDK very healthy behind it. Noah, Jun, and Oscar in. They have to find a way to defend. They've only got one Nexus tower alive, and there's a super wave pushing in the mid.
The soul has been secured. So much extra damage on the side of MDK. It's an open Nexus. I don't know if Fnatic have any more magic tricks. I stand corrected, one tower remains. The wave clear trying to come through for Fnatic.
The hook back, Alvaro still tanking the tower, Merwin falls though. Noah with the depth charge trying to get away with the killing instinct from Super will be able to secure the kill on the enemy AD carry. Oscar does everything he can, but he can't even work his way through the Guardian Angel that sits on Super's shoulder. And MDK are one win away from a glorious victory.
You said it a lot in the room, and we didn't really say it here, but always be flanking seems to be the Mad Lions.
Yeah, Mad Lions has been always looking for... Their mantra is one-person flank at all times.
For MDK. Fnatic flashes forward, looking for the root. Humanoid locked up and shut out of the fight. Elioya gets first blood, has to flash away himself. Razork on his way, though. Should be able to pick up this kill. Elioya doesn't really have any way to get out. The Inspire across the wall. Elioya jumps back in. And Razork takes him down.
Into being a 1-for-1, but here comes Jun.
Humanoid TP'd back into the mid lane as well. The pull back onto Fnatic. Razork joins the fray. Humanoid coming in from the side, and Fnatic's on the wrong side of the rift. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Oscarinin stunned up with the wallop. Almost taken out. The auto not enough from Merwin, and Fnatic will be felled on the bottom side of the map. Zelda Vision out from Oscar.
Secured by MDK.
You can see Merwin working his way down from top lane to check the grubs, see if Razork was doing them on the other side of the map. They know he's not there. Top side as well on the Renata, but he's not going to be there in time to actually secure anything out of it.
Razork sitting on Vision.
Razork spotted. Vault Breaker's away. Still rooted. Oh, not quite. Alvaro, though, the Spiraling Despair. It almost enough. The auto won't quite take him out. He flashes just in time. The handshake back on Fnatic, though. And he is pretty much done for. MDK will get the grubs, but Oscarinin will take the kill.
Very close stuff there for Alvaro. Push it out. But right now, there's no one on Fnatic to really assist. Oh, secured by Razork. Nice little snipe there from his Q. Jun's
going to get caught out. Alvaro diving forward. True Shot Barrage coming out as well as Jun will fall to Super. Elioya now spotted on the Vision, gives Oscarinin the chance to break that freeze by himself in the top lane. On Humanoid means that he'll start rattling through the MDK's health bars. And MDK not the tankiest of teams either. Obviously Crescent Guard can give you a lot as Jun just eats an absolute ton of damage there. Fnatic helping out. Super takes the kill. Alvaro now on the flank as Noah flashes away and then cleanses away and dodges the wind, becomes lightning. Another good pick there from MDK. Jun.
MDK choosing to go for the Scuttle Crab could buy enough time. No one needs to catch this wave, but look at Humanoid as well, already moving down.
Flash forward. They immediately engage on Razork. Vault Breaker knocks back. Chain of Corruption dodged as Super continues to put the damage down. Cease and desist not enough. Elioya, Crescent guards. Alvaro low as Humanoid can't quite land the Spiraling Despair. Alvaro doing a superb job of dodging in and out and ducking out of the fight. Humanoid now low. Hostile takeover. Super has to cleanse it. He most played, well, second most played across the course of his career was the Ezreal. 35 games on it. Only has a 48.6% win rate compared to something like his.
Right. They show that respect. Oh, actually, they don't even secure this tower, so it will be a tower advantage for Fnatic.
MDK just want to prove you wrong.
Yeah, they do. Everything I say, they're just like, no, Vedius.
MDK,
they need to turn this game in their favor. The gold is clearly dead even right now. MDK have their eyes on the top side of the map, but Fnatic is here to cover.
Oscarinin jumping, and Elioya able to dodge away from the Severing Bolt, but now with the Nature's Grasp coming out, Elioya has to use the Crescent Guard, the pull back, hostile takeover as well, doing quite a lot of work. Elioya dodging and dipping and weaving his way away from all of this damage. Merwin trying to get onto the backline, but can't quite get into Mega. Alvaro and Elioya caught in the pit by Oscarinin and Razork, and there's another. Oscarinin takes the kill, Alvaro trying to escape, but he'll be felled by Noah. And now it's a 5v3 flash forward. Jun unable to land the handshake. True Shot Barrage won't be enough.
First, the objective. They have control over the river. Fnatic have to fight their way in. A lot of poke on the side of MDK.
Jump the wall. There's control ward where Oscarinin is.
But Oscar is just watching him. They are very aware of this flank. Here's the Mega.
Redemption down from Jun to heal himself back up. Merwin has the Mega, he dashes forward, Noah with the cleanse just in time though. The Dragon down to 2,000, Razork's caught in the pit, so is Oscarinin, but Oscarinin still has the cell division. Noah's already killed off Alvaro, and Razork dashing back in. There's another as Merwin falls. Oscarinin brought back to life, now into the cell division, and it's all on Super to put out as much DPS as he can in these moments. Fnatic jumps across the wall, so does Super, but Oscarinen's on the chase, the elastic slingshot. Can't quite find the MDK now on the wrong side of the rift. Now Super, very slippery in a situation like this. The Bolt Breaker out almost kills Razork, can't quite find him. Fnatic will be able to get some more damage down. Super dashing forward, Humanoid coming in from the side. Razork low, Elioya down, Super will be killed off, not quite. The Severing Bolt dodge to the side of Oscar in low, the shields, the heals, Friskawi keeping his AD carry alive, but not for long enough. Grasping more pulls back one, the TP now in. As Mirwin rejoins the fray, Humanoid no mana, but has a flash and he'll use it to dash across towards that wall. The Grim Visage fear just enough. For MDK, they are now 2,000 gold in the hole. Fnatic getting that dragon as well as Razork. Cease and desist immediately onto Friskawi. The redemption coming down as well as Oscar and Razork will be healed up. Nature's Grasp from the side, Crescent Guard coming out. The dash away from the hostile takeover. Fnatic once again find a pick to fear you away. Noah has Chain of Corruption, Jun has the hostile takeover. It feels like in fights it's going to be so difficult to actually have
MDK. There's a world where MDK can also keep pushing for the tier 2 in mids. They may even threaten a Baron. I think that's a little overzealous.
With 215, he's the one grouping with Fnatic. Denying himself a bit of that XP as here's the Elastic Slingshot. Razork caught out. Flash away from Friskawi. Oscar in on that front line. Super across the wall, now dashes forward. There's the redemption. Nature's Grasp being used as well as Humanoid invests the TP to make sure that his team is okay. MDK will look to back away from this. Super caught with a cease and desist. He flashes all the way across the wall. Oscar Winning diving forward as well. The hostile takeover finds him. And a beautiful engage from Fnatic. Elioya with the Crescent Guard will be able to survive. The bailout on Razork takes him out. Mirwin, Flash Narv, a possibility. He finds two. And Oscar is now locked against the wall already. Noah's down. Humanoid doing everything he can to get the damage out. Crit Balloon healing up a little bit as he turns his attention over to Mirwin. Oscar brought back. And Merwin's locked out. 3v2 in favor of Fnatic.
Humanoid doing so much damage in that fight. Now they begin their siege on the tier 2.
Humanoid 4-1-4. See the damage he did.
MDK are pushing their vision even deeper now. Threatening a pick onto Humanoids.
And Humanoid's going to face check straight into it. And again, the Grim Visage comes out, spiraling despair as well as he sidesteps everything, burns the flash. The redemption coming out, severing bolt on Elioya, takes him down to about a third. Good knockback on Oscar as he tried to jump across the wall. The Gramble smash from Alvaro, keeping him at bay. Razork looking for the flank here. Cease and desist. Jumps forward, Elastic Slingshot from Oscar he's down into the cell division. Bailout going wide. Oscar the first target for MDK, and they'll take him out. But Noah answers with a kill on the enemy jungler in response. In time. Now Merwin needs to get away so he can TP in to join the fray. Razork flashes forward onto Super. Super dashes away. Hostile takeover finds Elioya, but it's not going to be enough. Razork having to dash away. Merwin now TPing in. Can Oscar stop his? He can! With a Let's Bounce! Neither top lane are allowed to have any fun this game, it seems, and instead they'll trade with each other down in the bot lane. Oscar's losing that one, but the Elastic Slingshot will get him out. The Baron stops.
Handle Oscar, but he is proving me wrong once again. The poke is relentless from MDK.
I just don't know if you can step into Mirwin. How are you going to get in here? Razork no flash. Mirwin looking for the wall up, the redemption coming out. Razork's trying to get into the pit, and he does it, and he steals it! And the cease and desist lands as well as they kill off Super! Oh, Razork, you absolute beauty! That was sublime! Fnatic need to get out of here. Friskawi low, he flashes. He's gonna take to the Leandries as Humanoid is helping Fnatic drag MDK, kicking and screaming into Game 5.
What was that fight? It looked so good for MDK. Their positioning. The fact that Fnatic had to gamble, oh, Alvaro is also gonna die. Humanoid is dominating.
It's unrelenting. Elioya no flash, but he has Blast Cone. Oscar in try and keep him at bay. Friskawi coming in from the side, and Noah's down to half HP. 4,000 on the Baron is down. Already Humanoid secures the hostile takeover as well, landing onto Super. Oscar in may be sacrificed here by Fnatic. They'll get 4 players out with the Baron.
Another minion wave reaches the tower.
Old loss, but right now, the only thing in their eyes, the only prize in their sights has to be this Baron. Fnatic have control of the bush as Razork dives in, and already they've locked down one, and Super is done for. They're going to continue to chase in onto Merwin, the spiraling despair. Not only the name of the skill, but also perhaps how MDK feel in this game, and Razork secures it. Ivan Martin Diaz will not have it smote away from him today. The Infernal secured for Fnatic, the fight secured for Fnatic, and the full 5 games secured for Fnatic.
Fnatic with another great team fight. will secure the Infernal Soul and will secure the game. They will bring us to a game 5. And these teams are not done just yet.
No other way but this. When Fnatic and Mad meet on the Rift, you know it's gonna be a party.
As well on the side of Mad Lions, Koi, Senna, Azir, a very long-range comp again. We've been seeing these more and more, specifically from these two teams, with Senna being such a high priority. But it all comes down to this. The unsurprisingly looking for a dive in the bot lane.
Has Hex Flash as well to get across this wall. No flash on Alvaro. Tries to Hex Flash under the tower. Will be able to survive for a moment. Jun tanking the tower. No one doing the same. There's the heal. Super doesn't have flash or heal left. Razzle trying to keep Elioya at bay, but there's still a flash available. Vault Breaker stopped. Just matching Oscar in, who has already got a little bit of a gold lead himself. Haunting guy is complete, but as we talked about earlier, ghosting back towards their side of the map. Did Razzle leave up a grub there as Humanoid is slid back? The Buster shot won't be enough as Humanoid.
He has flash!
It's just outplayed. Why use your flash when you know the enemy just 1v1'd you?
A free kill picked up by Frescowy. Now it's MDK's turn to put some pressure down the bot sides.
And you're stunned up against the wall as Jun flashes forward. There's the knock up with the keeper's verdict, and Noah secures the kill.
Very well played by Razork.
To walk away with that steadfast presence. Wave ward cleared. Elioya and Frescowy will do the same. Jun looking for Alvaro here. Focused resolve, lands the root, the true shot barrage coming out, and Alvaro dashes in with a twisted advance, gets the shield from Dawn and Shadow, and Jun might be the person holding this fight. Alvaro doing everything he can to escape, dodges the Mystic shot, and the tree is gone for. He manages to get out. Elioya flashes, puts the cease and desist down on Noah. Razzle tries to dash in, but Super gets the shutdown. And what a turn of events for MDK.
2 quick kills picked up in the shield from Senna's ultimate, and then he just sidesteps.
And Noah and Razzle have to back away, but Razzle once again finds the sun, and Super, his name was chanted, but cheers at his funeral, it seems, as he falls. Kill goes over to Jun. Go grab that. There's one on the side of MDK as well.
Meanwhile, that does leave Oscar and Jun top lane. Siege onto this tower.
I mean, MDK are taking tower for the Dragon because they know Humanoid and Razzle can work through it during this time. The Rift Tower is going to charge forward once again. It will be taken out, but they get a bit of chip down.
Control they have over the enemy jungle just by unlocking that mid tower, especially with the Azir ultimate. They're going to move up towards that top tier 1. It's low enough that Fnatic shouldn't be able to defend this.
He's TPing, he's going to get stopped. He's knocked into the wall. Frescowy thought he had a window, and perhaps he's chucking Razzle back through it. He dives in. Razzle trying to get away now, but he can't escape the Emperor. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Humanoid pushes through.
Fnatic, though, still with a gold lead after securing that bot tier 2. MDK should be able to respond, and that they do. Fortunately for them, both are inaccessible, which means that MDK is like, cool, we'll just take your bot tower then. We also have...
Right, you know he has to match.
But they also just, they had, yeah, exactly. They had such a massive window there where Fnatic is forced to go and catch these waves. He should be fine.
Has to flash. Humanoid gets the reset here. He has the Vault Break onto the movement speed, but Humanoid is flashing forward, and he gets him with a Buster shot. And now Fnatic immediately ping the Baron. Super Alvaro and Frescowy. They have the Emperor's Divide. They have a lot of tools at their disposal. Oh, Pathmaker almost gets the stop on the TP, but now Keeper's Verdict lands onto Frescowy. That's huge. Nature's Glass coming out as well, but already bounced out to 1,000 HP and is secured by Fnatic. Alvaro trying to get away, but Oscar Innen's in his face. The needle works. Chipping away at his health as Noah flashes forward. He lands the Mystic shot as well. Frescowy looking for a bit of damage from the side. He shuffles forward onto Noah, and he's gone too deep. He's been caught in the flood, as has Mirwin. Fnatic get the Baron, they get a couple of kills. They lose their AD carry, but can they catch Frescowy hit? Jun flashing. Razzle and Humanoid on the way. Frescowy still has a flash of his own. He can dash away as well. We'll save the flash to mid. They don't have a wave as of yet, but it's about 5 seconds away from meeting them at that Sun Disc. They'll be going for the inhibitor tower now. Fnatic can just recall trying to play around vision pressure, around putting Fnatic against multiple points of pressure.
He can stay bot lane. Frescowy, there's no reason for him to stay. MDK just want to try and interrupt these backs as much as possible. Frescowy has TP available. I love this play from MDK.
Is that just a tower? It is. Inhibitor tower for top tier 2 trade. MDK is happening. Now, Frescawi has just burnt his TP. He'll now spot the fact that Oscarinen's on the Dragon. Oscarinen's going to try and force him away, but Mirwin's on his way down to help out his mid laner. Keeper's verdict from Razuk knocks away Elioyo, and immediately they look to burst out this Baron. It's gone. Fnatic secure it. Mirwin's going to get the kill on Oscarinen, but Fnatic can get the buff they were looking for.
A very tense moment. Two people.
MDK just have such an easy path through mid. Fnatic absolutely outplayed on the map here. MDK are just going to get an inhibitor, maybe even two, because they can go through mid towards the bot lane.
And then they can make a beeline back towards the Baron with full control around the objective.
Might only be one. Do they even get that? Fnatic will get there just a moment too late, but still the mid lane inhib down now, and the Baron up in 2 minutes. That inhib's down for 5.
The one thing we have to say is that Fnatic's engage is very limited, right? They don't have many tools to actually start these fights off. Frescawi, level 18, here we go.
Mirwin goes in, looks for the Pathmaker, we'll just try and dash away. He is taking damage, as you say, but look at the damage on Jun on the backline. Ninja Scar's coming out, Gwen is immune, but Noah is not. And because it went to Gwen, Noah thought he was safe. He's locked up, and MDK absolutely outplayed Fnatic. They are the pride of their region, and they are pride of very mad lions.
A single fight was all it took. Just like that, the mid lane is open. Razuk is the last man standing. The smiles on the faces of Mad Lions Koi know that they have done it.
From the bottom of the tier lists into a tier of their own, MDK finish Fnatic and will face BDS tomorrow.